his troops forward just yet. A little bit bad micro multitasking by him. Looks like he will escape with 5 Dragoons. His Dragoons are +2 attack though, so that is going to give him a lot of local. He's definitely going to give him a big boost here. Meanwhile, +1 attack up for free. If he was still at 0, then he would be way behind. But it looks like he did get a +1 upgrade. And looks like sort of different unit mixes coming from these players. Free going for fewer Archons, Anytime's going for a few more Archons. Perhaps because he has more gas to spend, actually. That would be one factor here. He is running off of 4 gas. And it looks like he's going to pick up another expansion here at the mineral only at the 9 o'clock. Meanwhile, Free is going to be able to pick up his mineral only at the opposite side of the map. And now Free is perhaps free to go and attack Anytime's expansions on the right side, which might be what he's thinking of doing right now. And Free has actually chosen to go for all Dragoons here. I see very few Zealots with his force, actually a couple of Zealots. It does come in interesting ways. I mean, I'm not exactly a Protoss versus Protoss expert, but in general, if your opponent goes for a very Dragoon-heavy army, you want to go for more Templar and more Speed Zealots. If they go for more of an Archon-heavy army, you want to go for more Dragoons, because Dragoons are better against Archons. Meanwhile, it looks like Anytime just warding Free's push off, and both are sort of circling each other in the middle, like almost like a whirlpool or something, at the center of the map, both trying to attack try to run into the other's base before the other can block their way. Looks like Anytime will have to back off though. Free is just basically guarding his base, and meanwhile, it looks like Anytime might be going for a drop at Free's base. I'm sorry, Free might be going for a drop at Anytime's base. Looks like he does get a High Templar drop off there, kills about 4 drones, does a little more harassment with his High Templar. Looks like he's going to drop a Zealot off to absorb hits. Meanwhile, I think he's going to go for another High Templar drop. He drops 2, needs to cast a Storm. Look, good Storm there, very good Storm by Free, catching a number of probes there. At least a dozen probes total have been killed by this harass. Let's see if he's going to save the shuttle. I think he is going to save the shuttle. Meanwhile, it looks like Free is going to try to engage in the middle here. Looks like he's going to try to push into Anytime's base, but looks like he's going to have to back up because Anytime is retaking the center here. He was trying to draw Anytime's forces to the left side of the map, so Free could even go for just a direct attack into Anytime's base. And it looks like a skirmish, or perhaps a big fight will occur in the middle here. Meanwhile, yes, big fight will occur in the middle. Archons on both sides pounding away at each other, and I cannot tell who's ahead right now. Free's got more reinforcements coming, but Anytime has the Archon advantage. Archon on Archon battles in the middle here, quite incredible. And meanwhile, though, looks like Free actually taking the advantage once again this battle. He has more Dragoons, and those Archons are very susceptible to Dragoons. And looks like Anytime's once again lost all of his Archons there. Now he's in retreat here, so Free has this opportunity to take out the expansion on the right side. I feel that he would be wise to try to do that, while Anytime temporarily can't defend himself. Anytime picking off a shuttle, though. And it looks like Free still not going on the offensive on the right side. Perhaps he feels he doesn't have enough forces to go for that and defend his main. But I felt that that was a good opportunity right there. But Anytime, I think, is content right now, it seems, to just hold the center. Perhaps he's going to set up for an attack on the mineral only, which is easier to attack. It is on lower ground, and it doesn't have a ramp leading up to it, of course. And at this point, really, Protoss versus Protoss battles, just like Stork versus Jangbi, turn out to be these epic conflicts where there's harassment on the side, but just going to come down to big battles like this. A lot of Storm going off from Free, and Storms are such an important fact in Protoss versus Protoss. The positioning of your Storms, great Storms by Anytime over Free's Dragoons once again, but Free just keeps living on with this force of Dragoons, and I think Free's going to take a definite advantage in this match. He might be able to finish out this match, actually, because he has caught Anytime without any troops right now, and Anytime's troops have been destroyed. He's going to take out this mineral only on the left side of the map. Of course, Anytime still has 4 bases, 2 Free's 4 bases, even after losing this expansion, so Anytime's not out of the game, but he has lost a lot of probes recently, and this is what I meant. Protoss versus Protoss is often about probe harassment and then big battles in the center. It really comes down to those 2 things. And Free has done better in both so far this game. I have to give some credit to Free here. Despite having some poor micro with his drops, he has done very well overall in going for more drops than Anytime has, and hence killing more of Anytime's probes. And now he has a bigger army in the center also. Looks like Anytime is gonna actually. It looks like Free was trying to set up an expansion. No, actually, it was just this probe over there. So Anytime setting up an expansion at the lower left at the 7 o'clock position. And Free right now really needs to get a scratch force here to try to perhaps catch part of Anytime's army before it gathers up with the main force, because I don't think Anytime has enough time to get a big enough force to defeat all of Free's army. Anytime looks like Anytime is about to move out to greet these troops. Actually, Free retreating a little bit here, perhaps trying to set up another trap. Anytime being very aggressive in these skirmishes, and it seems that his aggression has not paid off, though. He's walked a lot of times into traps that have been set by Free, where Free has the high ground and cannons and whatnot. Looks like Anytime's going to try to sneak in with a dozen zealots here and take out this expansion here, but he is going to lose that dozen zealots, and that's perhaps not a wise idea here, because now Free will just have a bigger numerical advantage. Looks like he's running away pretty successfully, though. He's engaging other zealots on the run, and it looks like he might take out a lot of probes here with these speed lots, so perhaps a good counter here from Anytime. And looks like his zealots are going to be trapped here on the ramp. Actually, no. Looks like they actually kill all the probes in the way, and the actually 2 zealots managed to come out alive from that massacre. But he has managed to slow down Free's attempt to expand, so I do have to give Anytime some credit. Although he has not gained back an army advantage yet. Free looks like he's going to be trying to go for a drop, but I think Anytime might have spotted that one. It looks like Anytime has spotted it. Will he be able to take it down? He does take down the shuttle, so good work by Anytime. And he might have evened up the game a little more by doing that 1-2 punch there, killing that shuttle, and also going for that 12 zealot push there. He might be ready to push out. Once again, he's going very Archon heavy. But Free right now, I don't think that such an Archon heavy map build is such a good idea for Anytime. I think Free does not have that many zealots to warrant it. And it looks like now a battle going on in the center here. Good storms going on Free's Dragoons this time. And Free's actually the one to retreat, but I think he's trying to set himself up in this narrow choke where he's able to bring all of his Dragoons to fight, but Anytime's not able to. Looks like Anytime not falling for it this time. And Free, actually, in the center of Colosseum, it seems that central area is actually quite good to set up sort of a defensive position, force the other player to come to you, and get themselves stuck in those choke points. And looks like indecisive battle there, actually. So this could go for quite a while longer. Looks like Free still just wandering the map here. I think Anytime's actually retaken that mineral only on the left side. So actually, I'd say the game is pretty much evened up at this point. Looks like he's trying to retake it. It's not up just yet. Meanwhile, now big battle going on in the center here. Archons fighting those Dragoons, and looks like wow, a lot of storms going off now. Archons on Archons fighting, and it looks like Free once again might have the numerical superiority here. And what happened was Anytime's Archons were placed to the wrong place, and Anytime GG's actually. Anytime GG's realizing he's just very much behind on units, and I guess I don't know if that would be called premature there. I think Anytime figured that he was going to lose that expansion again, and that Free was going to take an economic advantage. But anyway, though, I felt that was a little bit early, but I guess I don't know, you guys will probably disagree, some of you will probably disagree with me, but anyway, Free does take that match with some superior harassment and Dragoon placement, and Anytime at the end just didn't have his Archons in position to greet the incoming Zealots from Free, and Free just managed to pick off those Dragoons, and he basically won every battle from the 10th minute on, pretty much, and after losing so many battles, Anytime just decided to quit. So right now the series is tied 1-1. I'm not sure exactly if I'm going to be able to put out this last commentary right now. I'll see if I can, or not last commentary rather, but the next several commentaries in this series. Hope you enjoyed this one, though. I will be posting perhaps the 2-on-2 one later on today. Thanks for watching.